So I'm 21, I'm a senior in college, and here's some advice I'd give, people in high school or just a younger me. Also, some mistakes I wish I didn't do in high school. So, at number one, I wish I was more social. And I mean, going to like sporting events, just going out in general. I probably had the same little friend group. I just hung out relatively in small, different circles. Everything there is really just the same, playing 2K, playing basketball. That's most of the time what I did. So I wish, I went to more football games, basketball games, volleyball games. I went to a small school too, but that's really my fault. Probably should have gone out to the mall more with my friends, but that's one thing I think I should have did more. Number two, I was really a good student, so I wouldn't say anything academically. I did get suspended like once, maybe twice. I feel like it was only once though. So I'll say probably like, I ain't gonna say let people influence me in the wrong way, but for y'all, don't let people have like a negative influence on you or something. Like if it sounds like a bad idea, don't do it. You don't want to get suspended. You don't want to build a horrible track record. I was, like I said, I was a good kid for most of the time. So if I ever got called to the office on some fluke, I'm not gonna try and cuss. Try to keep it PG-13. But if I ever got called to the office, like on some, I got off most time. Or if I did something and it wasn't that bad, I got off most time. Oh, you're a good kid, blah, blah, blah. You know the whole script. Being a good kid actually comes in its own perks and favors, So don't be over here causing trouble, being bad. There's no point. First off, you're wasting your time getting like extra detentions, doing punish work, all that stuff. I used to stay getting PT because I went to a private school and I didn't have a belt half the time, or my shirt was untucked. It was the stupidest thing ever. So when it comes to number three, this one's more of like my athletics and my sports people. I wish I put more time and dedication into my sport. I could have been so much better. And it's like, once you get past high school, you still playing like just for the love of the game, like pick up basketball. You start realizing the things you could have did, the play style you could have had, the mistakes you did in high school. That changes so much, bro. Even then, like just my body in general, because I really never stretch. And it starts playing, like it pays a toll on you. I'd be like, damn, I'm tight as hell. Pause. But like certain things I wish I could have did back over. There's YouTube, there's coaches, there's mentorships. You could be on the streets throwing the ball, you could be on the streets shooting the ball, so many different things. Whatever your sport is, whatever correlates to that sport, you could be building up on it. And another thing is more confidence. So that's probably number four. I wish I had more confidence in high school. Now I was always good with like, school and public speaking. So there were things I excelled in. But when it came to confidence in general, I didn't really have it. Like talking to girls or the way I look. Now, objectively, I feel like I'm a very attractive man. I feel like I'm easily a 7 or higher. But back in school, I didn't grow into my body. Still was dealing with acne, stuff like that. That's normal in high school. But one thing that'll fix and like stay with you for a long time is confidence. I'm not talking about being cocky or conceited. You just gotta be confident in who you are, knowing what you want to do, knowing how you are, knowing your character in and out. And don't let nobody take your confidence or your identity away from yourself. So number five. Now this is a big one. I know I'm gonna hit the nail on the head with this one. I had a porn addiction, and I was exposed to like pornography at like a young age. I'm gonna make a whole video about that later. I feel like a lot of young men, we are affected by it, and then it skewers our perception of women, it skewers our perception on sex. Like a whole bunch of issues come from that, especially with like early exposure. And obviously, as a little kid, you're gonna talk about, oh, yeah, man, I be beating my meat. I can't even imitate, but like, y'all know the conversations that go on the locker rooms, the classrooms, blah, blah, blah. Cause it's normal, bro. But going into that, I wish, I hadn't leaned so far into that, because I really did screw my perception of women and stuff. And I felt like I was really chasing behind a lot of women, just in general. It wasn't even just that. Like, I always wanted relationships too. I really didn't have my first relationship till I got to like my sophomore year in college. Like, yeah, I started talking to people towards the end of high school, but for the most part, I felt like I was playing like catch up or something like that compared to everybody else who was having relationships. And I was just like a hornbag, bro. You can't do that. I know some people, there's a spectrum, bro. You go from scale 1 to scale 10. I was probably like a solid 7. But they got some people out there, 8, 9, and 10. Like, I've seen it before. And generally, they got perverts in a row. But some of y'all not really perverts, bro. Y'all just been deluded by this perception, by the internet, by the media. Like porn is so easily accessible now. And then you got all this stuff on social media, people trying to promote their OnlyFans. They're just being nude, bro. Like nude and lewd. Like I can't judge you as a young man for having these perceptions. What I can do is correct you and guide you the right way, because at the end of the day, that can only take you so far. And when you start building these relationships or these thought process based on lust, that kind of ingrains into your identity and how you perceive others around you. Like imagine a relationship built on lust. A lot of people, they actually enter that, whether it's the lust for flesh or lust for money, etc., whatever perks they're getting. You're not marrying or you're not dating looking into that person based on what they offer, the characteristics or something. Like I've seen people, oh my gosh, she fumbled so and so, this and that. Just because a girl looks bad, and it's like, bro, you don't know if she got a horrible personality or what. At the end of the day, a girl could look good, she could have good box, she could do all this and that and third, but if she a headache, and all that comes with a headache, you're gonna get tired of it real quick. Especially those toxic relationships. I've been in like maybe 2, honestly, something like that. But I generally try to avoid toxic relationships. That's one thing you're definitely gonna find if you just start going for looks and sex, bro. So I really wish I took that time and energy I was seeking into women or, choking the chicken back in the day. And I put that, towards sports, friendships. Like I said, I was good at my academics. I'm here at school, about to finish up. I haven't really paid one dime out of pocket, so praise the Lord. Appreciate the opportunities that I got here. When it comes to number 6, I don't want to say saving, because really you in high school, you don't get like a big boy job or anything like that, or a good paying job like that most of the time. You might find something around 12, 15. And I'm talking about like maybe like a job like Target or something, or you're a host at a restaurant. But if you're one of those people that's really working a lot and you don't gotta take no responsibilities, no bills like that, I'd save your money. Like I started working 2 jobs before I went to college. So I started working 2 jobs before went to college. I was a summer camp counselor and I was a busboy at a restaurant. So at the summer camp counselor, I was making like $10.50 an hour, and I was working basically full time, like 40 hours a week. Then I worked maybe 15 to 20 hours as a busboy, so I was getting like an extra on top of my checks. I'll be real with you, saving that money would be nice, but I was really worried about getting to college, make sure I got everything paid for, all my new stuff. And don't get me wrong, I got a good family. I got a family that'll pay for me, provide and stuff like that. But I'm really kind of independent. My mom recognized that earlier in life. Ever since I turned 16, I started working. Always wanted to have a job with me, have money. So all that money I used towards college, pretty much, like just buying stuff for my bed, the sheets, buying new clothes. Had to try and fix my fashion, my drip. Y'all, if you know, bro. Like, if you was an athlete, especially a basketball athlete, because either you're going to be that PG-13, but you're either going to be that dude that got it on, or you're just going to be that dude that's just walking around casually in shorts and, like, a shirt every day. I was the second one, obviously. So, really, I'd say save your money if you got the opportunity, if you're blessed enough to. Going to college a little bit extra in your pocket, because some of you might not work the moment y'all get to school. I might want to, take the first semester easy. My mom personally didn't want me working the first year. I swear she said first semester, but I got a job my second semester and I kept it pushing. So yeah, if you want to just, see how the academics looking, how you're going to adjust to college, you want to enjoy some of your social life or something, you don't end up working, make sure you have some money saved up, because you're going to need expenses. You're going to need to pay for groceries. You're going to probably want some new clothes or something, everything in there. Just have a little money in your pocket. All right, so the next thing. Y'all want to go ahead, get your grades right, start taking the ACT early. I personally didn't start taking it until I want to say like junior into school. And like, during the time COVID started going on and stuff. So I really took the ACT maybe like 4 times. And I wasn't really building good repetition either. I think the first score I ever made on ACT was like I want to say 20. It was either 20 or 22. And then my score started still mating at like a 24. My super score ended up being like right under 27, because I just kept flip-flopping between the subjects, like English and reading. I'd either get a 28 in one, get a 28 in the other. Science and stuff, science and math were usually around the 20, 24 range. So I'd say, yeah, get some more repetition with ACT early. Like if you're a sophomore or freshman, it doesn't matter. You just want to get exposed to it so you can see what type of questions they ask you. You can find a tutor, or you can go online and research. One thing I noticed was I'm really proficient with my writing. I've always been a writer. If you know me, you know. My math professor, great guy, by the way. Shout out Ty Wallace. Dude used to, I don't even know how much sleep he got, but dude used to do school, teach a bunch of classes, and then he used to help tutor a lot of people in those classes, those subjects, help them for college, help them for the ACT. Hey, I'm talking about like straight school, then tutoring. I went to maybe like 2 of his tutoring sessions, and that was for like ACT stuff. And because of him, I did bump up to that 24. But he told me what I'm answering with on the, was it reading or was it English? The English portion of the test, I'm technically answering the right choices, but the ACT is looking for a specific formatting. Like, they want a short and concise answer. They don't want it to be super wordy or this and that, but like grammatically, I was answering correctly. So just go ahead and get familiar with that stuff. When it comes to your grades, bro, go like, I don't know what to tell most of y'all, because I try to tell my little cousins or anybody that's still in school. If you don't know if you want to go to college or not, it doesn't matter. If you know for sure, if you even question it, get your grades right. The grades gonna matter a lot. It's gonna help with your financial aid, just getting those scholarships and stuff. Like I said, I came here, let's say a 24 in ACT, because we didn't do the super scores. My school wasn't taking that. 24 in ACT and like a 4.0 GPA. Now, that's not my weighted. I forgot the difference between weighted and unweighted, but my scale, the actual scale for me was like 4.1. So I made a 4.0 out of 4.1. That's going to be good for me. First off, I got a scholarship from the school, honor scholarship on top of that. Then I got TOPS, if you know, you know, from like Louisiana. Basically rewards you for having good grades. It kind of incentivizes all residents to stay within the state and go to school. But that's just 2 things, my financial aid, on top of a Pell Grant, other scholarships I would get. Because just the stuff from high school and in college, your GPA matter. They'll give you more scholarships. They'll hold on to retention. Like, you got certain requirements to make sure you keep certain scholarships. Just put in the work, get your grades. Tell me, I'm telling you, it'll work out in the future, bro. To summarize, don't get in trouble, make good grades, save your money, take time to actually invest in yourself and your future instead of chasing behind women or falling prey to basic behaviors like pornography and stuff like that, bro. I'm telling y'all, that is a rabbit hole you don't want to go down. And some of the people that still be like, you know, jerking the chicken roast, some of y'all still virgins, and I'm talking like older men. I seen this video on TikTok. This dude, I forgot his name, but basically some type of, it's like fitness or something like that. So it's some black dude. Y'all know who I'm talking about. That dark skin. He kind of got like short hair, white teeth. But he coached some men, and he like call them, see what's going on with them. They'll be like, "Oh, I'm trying to look smash. I'm trying to do this and that." And they'll tell them everything that's wrong. He's like, first off, you're fat, you're unemployed, you're 21, you still live with your parents. It's not. He's getting on their ass. And the reason why I mention that is because some of his videos do this talking, and there's people talk about, "Oh, I'm getting butt, my body count 12." But he go, same video. I kid you not. They be like, "I be paying to get some." You know what I mean? So, dude asked him, "So how many girls slept with you for free?" He said, one out of 12. And some people, they be like, "Oh, but my life is good, I'm content." You're paying for sex. Your sexual relationships are transactional. That's all I'm saying, bro. You don't want to end up like that. You don't want to be a virgin for the rest of your life. Not that there's anything wrong with being a virgin, but you got to think about what you're putting your time and energy into, bro. If it's over here choking the chicken all day and you're, long story short, because I don't think I even said this, you're not developing relationships and good dynamics with women. I already mentioned how, you know, perceptions could be screwed, but like, bro, imagine trying to go talk to a woman, you got that same nerdy at PG-13. But imagine talking to a woman, you got the same like nerdy confidence, demeanor about you. You just got that creep mentality. Like, they not gonna want to talk to you, bro. You over here, can I get your number or something? Like, take it from me, bro. Not that I relate to that. I mean, not everybody know how to shoot their shot, got game or anything like that. I developed over time, but trust me, the more you over here whacking that, you know, spewing your life essence and stuff like that, you not about to. You gotta go talk to women, bro. You gotta go make those connections. Gotta understand how to build conversation, how to, you know, keep them attracted to you, how to read the room, scope out whether or not they feeling you. Because other than that, you're not going nowhere. All right, so I was about to wrap up the video, but one last thing I gotta say is don't try and fit into no social like circles, standards, whatever. Stay true to yourself, bro. Now, if you gotta change yourself just because you generally need to change, maybe there's something about you that's weird. Don't get me wrong, we all go through that weird stage in life, whether it's in high school, college, in general. Some of us take a hell of a long time to get out of it. I went to my weird stage in high school. I appreciate that. I started shutting that off as I got to college. But don't change and compromise your values, your beliefs, or anything just so you can fit in, bro. Don't become somebody else's punching bag just so you can fit in, bro. Don't over here do drugs and all these bad decisions just so you can fit in, bro. More of the story, don't try and fit in, especially with people who don't got the best interest for you. Now, if somebody's trying to change you for the better, go ahead, by all means, that's cool. Somebody wants to teach you how to get money legally and in a, you know, good way, something that's safe, not gonna harm you mentally or physically. I'm talking like you away from the streets. You're not drug dealing. You're not playing with no guns. You're not over here selling your body. You're not over here doing a lot of different things. Go for it. If you got somebody that's pushing you to be better, stick to them. But somebody who's gonna be like, oh yeah, bro, come like this blunt with me. I'm about to go smoke. You want, let you matching? Oh, you ain't got nothing, but I got you today. Like, stay away from that. All right. You know the people that always talk about girls and only girls. I had a boy like that. My boy, I ain't gonna say his name like that, but I'm proud of you, C. Cause hey, C came a long way. Now, I remember we used to be on the game, playing the game. We be playing 2K or something, Call of Duty, every single time. We're just like, bro, shut up, bro. Get a new topic. It get aggravating after a while, but you stay away from that too, because they got some people that generally never grow out of that. And the levels, like I said, it's a spectrum. It could be worse. Some people just fasten up a girl's, damn, she's so fine. And they could be like, I want to be inside that. Like, you know what I mean? So you want to stay away from those type of people. You need people that's ambitious, got something going on in their life. Like I said, moral of the story, don't change who you are unless it's for the best. And surround yourself with good, level-headed people. But other than that, I hope you have a good day. I appreciate y'all for watching the video. All 29 of y'all, if I even get 29 views. Just a little jokey joke. But, hey, if you like what I say, you like my message, my energy, go ahead, leave a like, follow, subscribe, whatever. And if you got any recommendations or any questions, drop them in the comments. I'm going to go ahead and read that. So, that was a lot of hand movement. That's awkward, bro.